And I also never understood like how niggas get to the league. You know they're good, but you know they struggle with a certain thing. Like nigga, you have all off season. You can even work on that shit during the season. But then you have all off season to okay, I struggle with my free throws. Okay, let me see what I got to do to get my free throws up. Oh, I struggle with my jumper. Okay, let me start off with getting a little midi first, and then then I'll step back.
A top 25 clash in the early season as both of these programs try to make an early statement.
And you just niggas can say, oh, it sounds easy, nigga. It is easy. Y'all niggas have millions of dollars.
Stadium in Tempe. As we'll see the runner-up from last
and the thing is, it's like you're not even spending any money. You have millions of dollars, and you can be like, oh, hey, hey, I'm in the Sixers. Hey, what's up, bro? Can you, talk to one of the coaches? Can y'all meet me here, 5 in the morning, or whenever, whenever y'all available, 5, 6. Work on these free throws, work on this jumper. All they gonna say is okay, because they're not gonna say no, unless they have like an emergency or something. They're like, what the hell?
The Sun Devils' long wait is coming to an end as they'll put a foot to it, and the season will get underway. Just into the end zone, and
look at Kobe. Look at like LeBron. Like, look at they say LeBron was like just head down to the basket, and that's it. What that nigga do when he was in Miami? Nigga, he worked on this post game. Nigga, after his post game, nigga worked on developing a little shot. When he went back to Cleveland, nigga was shooting all threes and jumpers. Like, nigga, what?
Leaves it with the running back. Breaks into the open.
Oh, it's been
out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42, and now this offense is clicking.
Yeah, I tell you what, I'm always keeping track as a defensive coordinator of where they're running the football. You can see they ran it to the right. Do they like this matchup? Is the right side of their offensive line really good? I'm going to be paying attention to that because that's a big gain. I got to make sure I shut this down the next time they run it.
And the Mustangs come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. To the air, it's Holstein. Makes the grab on the left. A big play, gets it into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 44. Good job by the receiver there, not to run into coverage, but to find a spot that the quarterback could throw him the ball.
Yeah, on those types of routes, Reese, they say if you're looking, you're booking. So if that's man coverage, the receiver's staring at the quarterback all the way across the field. That time, the receiver didn't give the quarterback his eyes, so they were on the same page. They both knew it was zone, and they executed that perfectly.
Fires to the right. He's got it. Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24.
These wide receivers are so athletic out wide now. You're so worried about getting beat deep. And these slant routes, they can be a good changeup. I mean, just a couple steps, stick your foot in the ground, come inside. It might not be huge gains all the time, but, man, it keeps that DB off balance.
Looking to throw on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Guys, let's have a look at SMU. They're coming off an appearance in the national championship game last year, and you know they're looking to get back.
Yeah, they're motivated to take the next step. And, David, they feel like they've upgraded to several key positions this year, hoping that they can take it that one next step and win the Natty this season.
Yeah, it was one thing to get there, but, man, do you get even hungrier when you got there and you had to watch the other team celebrate. So a good chance to take out some demons, start this year off good, and maybe forget about last year's finish.
They were on the move, but two straight incompletions had them staring at 3rd and 10. They just keep firing. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Great job by the defense dialing up some pressure on third down. They hit the quarterback and forced the incompletion.
Now on fourth down, they'll try to come away with 3. And this will be a 41-yarder. Oh, they blocked the kick. And they scoop it up.
Yeah, you saw how they just overloaded the left-hand side that time. They were able to overwhelm the offensive line, get in the backfield, and then get their paws up to block that kick.
Tight end now in motion. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to it. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. And the Sun Devils headed quickly to the line. They're going to go right back to him on first down. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. Guys, when you think about Arizona State, the portal can work wonders if you have specific holes to fill. Breathe a little new life and energy into the program. David, these guys went in there, got a nice little haul that really could set them up for success this season.
They did, and they didn't go bonkers and go crazy, Jesse. I like how they just saw a couple guys that they thought fit their system, fit their culture, and now they're bringing them in so they can rise the tide of this team.
Yeah, this feels like a curated roster, right? They only had a few holes that they had to fill up, but they went out, they put their effort into finding the right guy. They feel like they've upgraded their roster with just a few portal additions.
They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete to the left. Good pick up there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48.
And how about the confidence of this quarterback? Palmer, I got to know, man. I know this receiver's a stud, but I'm putting 2 guys on. I'm trying to take him out of the ball game, and he's still going to throw it that direction?
Because even when he's covered, he's open. And these guys work tirelessly.
Turning it on! Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one. The Sun Devils will snap it on 1st and 10.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. The give on the option. Pulled down after a pickup of 4 to the 27. Here comes 3rd and short from the 27. This defense trying to make them settle for a field goal. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Finding open areas. Just across the 20 with a first down at the 19. And the Sun Devils pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. From the red zone, it's Burrell. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up. The Sun Devils moving quickly to the line. Jump the gun just a bit, and we've got a false start. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. And the Sun Devils trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. Rides the back and leads it. Touchdown, Sun Devils! Excellent pass by the back on the option. They're on the board first here in the season opener.
defense goes as he goes. So really no surprise on the opening drive. They keep feeding him the football. He showed you all of his ability on that TV.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. They put together an 81-yard drive. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And he's coming out of the end zone. Makes a move. Oh, what vision. And there he goes. He will score. Touchdown, SMU. He is a field-flipping machine. Taking on one end, return it to the other.
And now you get to celebrate. What a beautiful job. We always talk about defense. We always talk about offense. But, man, when your special teams come through for you and score, it is huge, and it provides such a boost for the crowd.
And they did tack on that extra point with no problem. The kickoff unit is out there, and, boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. The option look. He breaks a tackle. Not a lot of room, but found his way ahead for two out to the 26. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Quarterback making adjustments. Back to pass on 2nd down. And wings it incomplete.
And I think on that last play, that's an example of the quarterback trying to predetermine who he wants to throw to, and instead of letting the defense dictate who gets the ball. Man coverage, that guy was not open that time out on the perimeter of the field. Still, he gave him a chance, but that thing had incompletion written all over it from the moment the ball left his hand.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The Sun Devils will punt it away on 4th down. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. Let's see what he can do with it. He'll be brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's see what that one's about. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Trying to get behind the defense. Touchdown Mustangs! They wanted to finish, and that they did on that possession.
A lot of times you see those receivers, as soon as they get by the DBs, you know, that hand goes straight up in the air. I got him. I got to step on him. He got to step on him. And the ball was thrown perfectly out in front. You can see he runs underneath it, gets it, and gets the long touchdown on the go route.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he's going to try to return this one. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Just barely able to stop him. He almost housed that baby. The nice return there. That last line of coverage is the only thing that stopped him from scoring. 1 final play before the end of the quarter. One back in the backfield. He gets the carry. And a short gain here in the first quarter will come to a close. That's the end of the period, and SMU has the lead. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. Kept it on the ground on first down, now back to the line. Sends it back in motion, looking for a gap. It's Burrell. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't.
Either way, let's
the
say
defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
And the Sun Devils come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. He's looking to throw.
Let me get that.
Intercepted. Got some room to run. Finally brought down.
I can't control the thing holding it so much. I took a sip of the yak. I want to feel it.
Man, that is just great awareness by the big fella up front defensively. He did a good job just
pick
reading the
between two
quarterback's
games,
eyes. He knew where he was going with the football, and he's like, wait, these interceptions, they're not just for the little fast guys. Us big guys can get it done too.
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Well, they're trying to run the football there, just nowhere to go.
But if you don't win, you got I don't know. They ain't got a description on it?
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Off the play fake. Steps away to find some room. He's open on the right. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening 1st and goal from the 9.
One of the things that makes this quarterback so dangerous is how accurate he can be when he's on the run. And he's a guy that's looking to throw. He's not looking to take off himself. Showed you that accuracy on that play to get the first.
And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, SMU.
And this offense is firing on all cylinders right now. Starting the year, game 1, creating a little bit of a pad and separation at the end of this first half. But you can see why so many people are really excited about this offense this season.
Basically, a
Let's go
fucking
to
no
the
sweat.
studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you
But
got?
they're just banking on you forgetting that about your shit and then going back, oh, fuck.
Under that category. LSU delivered the type of thrashing
that you got to manually do it yourself before the shit goes away. It's basically a no sweat. The hell?
And a win like this is going to resonate throughout the SEC. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still 2 quality programs. Proof the sport is as
throw it to him.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there.
Man, a lot of coaches talk about starting the drive positive and a first play that can get you going. The QB just kept backing up and going backwards, and that is not the start to the drive they were looking for.
Lost the fire on 2nd down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Brown. And he's knocked down.
Holding.
There's also laundry on the field. We'll see what the officials have called.
Nah.
They'll line up for a 2nd down play.
He's cooked. He is
trying
cooked.
to create some confusion. Keeping it on the ground, trying to create a little space.
I think he scored because he blocked my first drive, he blocked the kick.
Defense is totally ready.
And then he just, ran all down the fucking field, just run. Bullshit ass runs. And then he fucking scored. And I ran back and kicked, and then fucking got turnover on, he punted to me. Then I fucking scored in the first play, 14-7. He threw a fucking pick on the screen.
That's how I scored
21.
Back up inside their 20. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play.
No, man, nigga, you suck.
He's not going to make it.
It's 3rd and 22. Man, you're garbage.
The Sun Devils send out the punt unit. 3 and out, they got stuck and
Throw the ball downfield, bum.
Can bail them out. He gets it away from his own end zone. He'll field the punt and take it back. Smashes through the tackle. Found a little running room on that one. Picked up some nice blocks before he's run out of bounds. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Handoff to the single back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break.
Since you want diamonds, I took the Ruby Tuesday if you wanted to. I said
got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. To the air, it's Holstein. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. And he ran away from the defense to take it in.
Fucking ass,
Mustangs.
I bet this coaching staff is jacked up to get this offense firing so fast early in the season. On point. A lot of times it takes time to build your rhythm. It takes time to get it rolling. This offense starting the season off with a bang.
Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. He'll bring it out. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Give to Brown. Powers through the defender. Good vision and determination there to find his way up to the 23. And the Sun Devils are in the hurry-up. Off-play action. On the move, he fires. Wide open downfield. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. They've been overwhelmed so far in this first half, but if they could muster a score, maybe a glimmer of hope.
Yeah, and I know it's been a struggle. They've been struggling this whole game, but let's get something positive going into halftime. Coaches won't yell at you as much, but they got the first down. Now let's put the pedal to the floor, go a little faster, cut into this lead.
He now has 53 yards rushing, and that is quite an impressive first half here in this season opener. The Sun Devils come to the line with a fresh set of downs. He'll keep it himself. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Picked up some yardage on the ground. Now here comes 2nd down. They'll move the wide receiver. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves them with a 3rd and 6. Makes the catch. It's Brown. He'll be run out of bounds right at the 25. From the 25-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Makes the catch.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Fires into the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
Got to give the defense a lot of credit, man, because they've come into this hostile environment. They've quieted the crowd down with some of the plays they're making. They've got a nice lead right here, and they're making it hard for this quarterback to go to work.
And the Sun Devils come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here.
Come on, man.
Intercepted a first half.
Come on, man.
Swing momentum. They got him down pretty quickly after the pick, but now they've got it at the 15-yard line.
really nice job there by the defense because I think they baited the QB and to try to fit that
Popping
one
bottles out
in the
here.
field. Remember, it's a big zone coverage. They've all got their eyes on him back there in the pocket, and they just let him feel like maybe I can fit this football in. Not so fast. They come away with the pick.
They'll try the run. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Looking to pass. It's Holstein. Time to take a shot. And he makes the grab and gets the foot down. What a job for a huge gain there.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
Yeah.
Looking to throw on first down. And they're not on the same page there.
I don't know about the decision that time by the
His
quarterback.
stats are
He may
just
have
like
been
my fucking
expecting
stats.
man coverage, but that time the
Fucking
defense
freshman.
was in zone, and they did a really nice job
He
closing
just
the
got the
window.
fucking,
The intended
ability.
target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Yeah. And my fucking
Oh, they dial up
freshman
on 2nd and 8. Long way to go. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Takes a hit as he fired.
He didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell in.
Yes, the original. No, this is the original. I don't know why the remix is like in the middle of the album, and this is quote unquote a bonus track.
Down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Snagged in the middle. It's Tees. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. The Mustangs line up to punt it away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Great contact on that ball as it just hangs up in the sky. Fair catch is signaled and made, and they'll go to work from the 27-yard line. Just enough time for one final play in this half.
It's a national asshole.
Looking downfield on first down. Throws to the wideout. Pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for the first half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update. And the Mustangs will boot it away to start the second half.
Don't give me no ass. You need to go down. Let the water wash over my season.
He'll return it.
Right there,
stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return.
You're done with him, up like you believe me. He had the beat cold, but the flow isn't mean.
Arizona State has the ball back in the offense, making its way onto the field. They start this third quarter in a big hole, and they have to start climbing out right now.
And they're going to have to be really aggressive. Like this offense, when I'm playing from behind, every possession means so much more. And if you look at the other side,
nothing has gone their way in the first half offensively. And you know now, based on how this defense is playing with their confidence, that you are going to be challenged on every single snap. So buckle up, get your mind right, and get ready to come back in this game.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wide receiver comes in motion. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Under fire. Those two failed to make the connection. It's an incomplete pass.
There's nothing better than being a defensive lineman and a defense period that pressure the quarterback, that gets hits on him, that make him feel uncomfortable, especially when you come into their building and you get everybody really, really quiet. That's a great feeling.
And this offense just has to find a way to convert this third down, or else they are really in trouble. Quarterback making checks.
Good night.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. throws to the
This
back.
nigga stinks, man.
Oh, it's picked off. That's not the start they hoped for.
Like, nigga, I'm sitting right here, bro. Like, those niggas on the flat to the side. You're fucking trash.
And now they're in business.
And this guy's showing off his hands again, understanding where the football's going. He breaks on the football so quick.
Really, if you think he got a chance when he plays it, that's the funny part.
Interceptions here through 3/4 of a football game.
The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work.
About the power
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
And if this defense wants to get back in the football game, they've got to match the physicality of this offense. And that's a great start here in the second half. Like coming out, not letting them run the football, being the more physical and more aggressive team.
Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone.
I think if you're the coaching staff, you have to like what you've seen from this guy so far in the game. He's pumped out some really nice runs. Obviously, he's already scored a touchdown. Really nice run there as well. And for me, I would keep thinking about creative ways of getting this guy the ball as the game goes on here in the second half.
Defense looks like they're about to bring the house. Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop.
And listen, that's not a surprise. Obviously, they want to throw the football on third down and try to get a first down, but it got absolutely nowhere. Great job by the defense, rallying up and actually getting a tackle for a loss.
It's good. And they'll push that lead out a little further. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Interesting matchup this week in the Big 12 today. In fact, they're all interesting this season. Cal is trailing right now, but let's be honest. The program that turned out Aaron Rodgers should never be counted out of any game. They're trailing by 10 to UCLA. We'll circle back if anything changes in this interesting Big 12 matchup. Back to you guys.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man downfield. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
Spins away from the defender. Some belief in that running game as they pick up 5 to the 35-yard line.
Playing the option, man. Consistently playing responsibility football. Nice job by the defense being where they're supposed to be. This option will just keep giving it to you over and over and over again. You got to pass those tests.
You got to have short area quickness. That running back there doing what it takes to make sure he got that first down.
The Sun Devils will line it up on 1st and 10. They'll send the back in motion. Under fire. No more time to throw. Quarterback is sacked at the 35.
All right, this quarterback is going to have to start playing with a clock going off in his head. He knows he cannot hold on to the football too long with players like that getting after him.
And the Sun Devils have put themselves in dire straits after that last one. Oh, he's got some space. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Ball spotted at the 27. They're facing a 3rd and long to try to keep their hopes of a touchdown alive. He might want another play. Gets the back moving. Trying to turn the corner on the left. Got a little space.
Damn!
And a big hit at the end, but it didn't stop him from getting the first down. The Sun Devils will hustle to the line. They'll throw it from the red zone. The sweet feet keeping the play alive.
Let me get that.
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Ripping through the defense.
It's really hard when that quarterback gets outside the pocket because it cuts off half of the field. Once he starts to roll out, everybody starts to sprint to the other side of the field. You know you're not going to throw it across your body going to the right.
Funny when niggas think they got like something going on, man. They start hurrying up this shit.
They'll get this drive started from their own 26. He leaves it with the back. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28.
And the defense defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Looking to throw, it's Holstein. Going for the big play.
Oh, she just hang up in the air like, oh, no.
What a time that would have been for their first pick of the game.
And I get why this offense is aggressive. They've been doing what they wanted, right? And they built this huge lead, but they can't get careless. Like, don't make
like niggas just hung up in the air and they got them beat off the rip.
Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. Now the play fake. Fires to the wideout.
Excuse me, little nigga.
Got it in the middle. It's Knight. There he goes. Steered out of bounds at about the 36-yard line. A big pickup, and they are threatening.
Man, we knew coming into this game just how explosive this offense could be, and a big part of that is their ability to throw the football. They've scored a ton of points, and it's because they can generate plays like that. When this quarterback sees the one-on-one matchup he wants, he is not afraid to pull the trigger, and he hits a...
Damn!
Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
Right.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong that they can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play action.
Bro. No, man, we just all got bonded because she was pretty as hell. And then niggas just like put together, like, well, after that fucking, I guess, it was like Snow White shit. Niggas like, man, hold on. It sucks.
And I know it's not a first down, but I still like the way they ran the football here. Just try to make the next 3rd down, man.
Kalel, no.
It's not as predictable. I think the offense did a really good job being smart there, taking what the defense gave him.
He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one.
I'm so conscious.
If you like old school running games, this has been the game for you and a couple of guys who starred through the first 3 periods. 1 more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play.
I'm telling you, nigga, do you know that? Did you hear a story about this song? How originally this was supposed to be Lauryn Hill? Yes. So this is the last song that they're going to lay down for the album, and he's supposed to turn it in, like say like tomorrow or something. Nigga, Lauryn Hill was nowhere to be found. I did not see that fucking ticket. Was nowhere to be found. Nigga, they went to the hotel room that they put her up in, knocked on the door, she was gone. Nigga, so he knew Selena Johnson, or Selena Williams, or whatever her name is. And
Arizona State is going back on offense, and
he hit her up and was like, "Oh,
weeks like this are tricky, but you have to respond better than they have, and I would
me?
expect they'll take a major hit in the rankings next week."
Nigga said she wherever she was at, nigga, out of nowhere, just said, "Fuck it, I'm on the way."
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback and this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops, just not in sync, and that's why they find themselves trailing by a lot right here late in the game.
Pressure coming. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes.
And that's a great job by this defense, limiting the yards after catch. We know guys are going to get the football in their hands, and he gets the ball out quick, gets it to him. Nice job running to the ball. When you chase the football, man, a lot of good things happen. That ball pops out, you recover it,
you got
forced turnover.
Nigga. Don't worry about it.
So he took a chance by using a timeout on the challenge, and it comes back to
Nah, she was just on that tip she was
later.
on back in
The
that time
SMU
where she was
offense
just
is
fucking
headed back onto the field. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just
because remember, like, she had to choose out the BT award, and she was there and everything, and then she just didn't do it.
I get back to what I did on the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page.
That's why she only made one album, because her artistic and whatever she said, it was compromised or whatever. Like, man, shut up.
Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position. You're in a great position to salt this clock away.
Oh, you're not trying to.
Comes the rush, and they've got it wrapped up at the 28.
This quarterback has to know he's got to get rid of the football quickly. This defense has already shown on film that they'll rush this outside linebacker off the edge and make the count 5 on their pass rush. But with his speed and his flexibility, he's too much for a lot of these offensive linemen to handle.
It's good. And now the lead's extended a little further.
This kicker is mentally tough, man. There are not a lot of guys that would have a kick blocked earlier in the game come out here and make that kick you just saw. That was awesome.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Arizona State has the ball back and the offense making its way onto the field. It looks as if this game is going to be one to just drag to the recycle bin, but the idea now is to finish strong and just take whatever happens in the rankings next week. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. Wants to go up top. Caught over the middle. It's Hamilton. Knocked down at the 44, but he got 15 on that one. And the Sun Devils want to pick up the tempo.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game, but trust me, this coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of for next week. And after an explosive play like that, maybe they can generate just a little bit of momentum and gain a little bit of confidence that they can keep coaching up heading into their next game.
To the air on first down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
You see an incompletion there. I think a big reason why this team is in such a hole right now in the fourth quarter is they have just not been able to find the explosive plays throwing the ball. And you got to wonder at this point, is it too little too late?
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. He wants to throw it again. Finds the tight end. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? They've got to get the football to the 32 to pick up the first down. He wants to change this route. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming.
And this is a tough time for this offense because you're in passing mode. You're in comeback mode, and what is that? The defense knows that. Like, they're pinning their ears back. They're coming after the quarterback, and you've already struggled protecting your guy today and creating those explosive plays. This offense is going to have to buckle up and really protect their guy up front.
On 4th down, looking for the completion. The short hands, it's Hamilton. He's not going to make it, and what a big stop for this defense, and they might be able to put this thing away. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. Guys, that last trip, a little disappointing having to take the 3.
Yeah, and I think, Jesse, you see so many offenses talk about getting yards and the tempo and all the stuff they do. There's a nice job moving the football, but they got to get in the end zone this time.
Yeah, and I think to do that, they just got to be more physical at the point of attack. Get some push up front. They need to be the best running team in this game to win.
Let's see what they've got on second down. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. Still on his feet at the 45. All by himself down the middle. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
Oh, good.
Yeah, and how about this offense, man? Putting another drive together, getting in the end zone. And here's the deal. Going on the road, handling these conditions in game one, they've done a phenomenal job.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Big one in the Big 12, and take a look at how things are playing out here. Cal has had almost no answers today, and when they've had them, that other sideline has changed the questions. A puzzling performance in Berkeley. They're trailing by 16 to UCLA. For now, it's back to you fellas, but of course, if anything changes from Big 12 country, you'll hear about it here.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. Throws for the tight end. And here's the third interception of the night. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. We'll see the offense make its way onto the field here, hoping for a successful drive. To throw, it's Holstein. He put it out there for him, and the senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection.
And it's nice to be a QB in this spot. He's had a great day, man. Like, great day. They've built a huge lead now. Incompletion's okay. Just take care of the football. Don't throw that thing to the other team.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. They'll run play action. Oh, they're after him. This one's complete. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it first and goal.
It's really hard when you get in those predictable situations. Defenses are sitting on the sticks. Receivers have to understand where that first down marker is. Heads up play, nose for the first down marker. Get in there and get it.
They'll try to get it in with the run. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front?
Well, this is a defense that we know takes tons of pride stopping the run. That's where it all starts and ends with them, and you saw a great effort on that last play.
They've got it down to the 3. Now it's second and goal. Looking to fire. Quarterback adapting. Quarterback all over the place trying to make a play, but eventually he goes down.
For this quarterback late in the game, you just need to have a better concept of the situation. Can't take sacks at this juncture. And I know that the play gets thrown off, the timing's off, and you're forced to roll out. But if nobody's open, either run the ball, get what you can, get out of bounds, or throw that thing away. Can't take negative plays at this point.
Looking to the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line.
And the defense gets the big third down stop, creates some momentum. Hey, I don't know if they're going to go for it on fourth down, but the defense is continuing to fight, continuing to hustle, continue to fly around. Like, these are positive signs from a group that you know needs to continue to grow, needs to continue to build, needs to continue to get better. And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, fourth quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. motion from the wide receiver. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Quickly out to the tight end. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. Might be calling a hot route. Wants to throw on first down. Bringing the heat. Such great awareness along the sideline and the ability to get that foot down for the catch. The Sun Devils trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Second down, they'll go to the air. Got the back over the middle. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
They're working that left side. They'll get him stopped at the 34. He's got 10 yards on that one and a first down. Offense uses a timeout. 17 seconds left on the clock. And the Sun Devils with the 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Finds his man. It's Brown. He gets down to the 25 before going out of bounds. The Sun Devils come to the line in the hurry-up. Looking for a chunk play on 2nd and short. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. They get the timeout call with 7 seconds left on the clock. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd down, heaps a throw. Unloads to the wideout. Got it in the middle. It's Hamilton. And the consolation prize there. He gets into the end zone. Won't win them the game, but at least a score as the clock hits 0.
Yeah, this offense needs a spark, man. Down big. Listen, it's game 1. It's not the end of the world, but we got a deficit. Got to put some drives together. Nice drive here. Now the defense needs to do their part because they got to put this thing in turbo.
Getting aggressive here and going for 2. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. They want to see if they can score the deuce. The pressure gets to him. Quarterback is sacked, and the 2-point attempt is denied, and the lead